Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. There's a very pro XRP chart analyst who says XRP is about to pull a Doge. Now, I understand. There's probably some people a little bit concerned upon hearing that. Does that mean that XRP is suddenly going to have no utility, same as Doge? No, fear not. He's not talking about the lack of Doge utility. He is talking about directionally what you might be willing to expect in terms of price action, because for those of you that don't know, the Dogecoin, it done kicked off the alt season. It's gone monstrously parabolic, and there might be more in it, by the way. Not everybody agrees on that. I'll share with you some opinions on that from chart analysts in this video, but what he's getting at here ultimately, as you will see, XRP, it is ready to go. It's just a matter of time at this point. And also, I'm going to do something at the tail end of this video that's a little bit different. Just a little heads up here. It's going to be non-crypto related, so if anybody that wants to check out when we get to that point, I'll not be offended. But I'm going to share with you a story about my pet peeve. My pet peeve is my 6-year-old terrier mix had a bit of a health scare, and she ended up having a little bit of an operation. She's fine, I'll tell you right now. I'm not going to leave any suspense there. So she is fine. But I also solicited for pictures of your furry critters. And I got to tell you, there are tons of you out there that have dogs. It's crazy. I think I got like over 400 replies. So I'm going to try and highlight some of them on the channel just for fun. It's something a little bit different. Again, that'll be towards the tail end of the video. For those of you that don't give a damn, you can get out. And seriously, I won't be offended because I know it's outside the scope of what I normally cover on the channel, but it's just for fun. Plus, we're talking about Dogecoin. That's a good segue. It's almost like I planned that or something. I didn't plan that. All right, I do want to be clear at the outset, though. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast making YouTube videos as a fun hobby about Ripple and XRP and crypto, and apparently dogs. So there we go. And also worth mentioning, and I'm going to get into this too, this idea of XRP going to $1 trillion, that might happen. I'm talking about the market cap. XRP to $1 trillion. Potentially this market cycle. I'm not completely sold on the idea, but it's possible. Mind you, as I record this, XRP is at $1.68, Bitcoin's at $57,817, Ethereum, which I don't normally talk about, we're gonna talk about that a little bit here because it hit its all-time high today. $2,955. What? I don't mind seeing that one bit, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Now, here's a tweet from chart analyst Love Crypto. It's on Doge. Oh, good old Dogecoin, dogecoin. Really dislike everything about Doge, but it simply looks very bullish. Not much more to say. Laughy emoji. 68 cents next target if it breaks out of yellow triangle. And he's got a little chart that you can see on your screen. And he said, it's a helpful reminder that markets are not driven by fundamentals. It's mostly driven by human emotions, fear, and greed. Now, that last part I fully agree with. This market doesn't give a damn about fundamentals, which means that, am I not part of the market then? Because I actually do care. And maybe you do too if you're listening. I'm willing to bet that most of you actually care about fundamentals if you're listening to this channel, but the market just doesn't care to this point. And I do think that will change as the market matures, but at this point, it's just not clear which cryptocurrencies are going to have long-term viability, which is why you see all this mayhem and nonsense here. Now, the blockchain backer has stated in a somewhat recent video that based on the charts, he thinks that Doge has run its course. It has no more parabolic activity in it. Love Crypto here disagrees. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I think they're both fantastic chart analysts, and there's no way that they're both going to ever be right about everything. I would never expect that. Because when they're talking about their expectations in terms of price action, it's just about probability of outcomes, and different people are going to have different opinions, but it will be fascinating to see if Doge has more in it. I wouldn't mind that one, but I want the whole market to fire up. Now, here is a tweet from chart analyst DIY Investing. My first trading view post in years. If you like making money, you will like this chart. Smiley face. XRP is about to pull a Doge. Now again, I would not mind seeing this one bit. Doge has gone bonkers. In fact, here's the chart. I mean, it's at 38 cents as I record this. All-time high of 43 cents, so not far from it. But if you look at, here's a 12-month chart. Do you see this? If not, then look at the screen. Unless you're driving. If you're driving, you keep your hands on the wheel at 10 and 2, motorist, lest you become crashed into an animal. like a fish. Ain't nobody got time for that. But it is absolutely rocketed. Look at this damn thing. And so here's what DIY investing had to say on this. Welcome back. It's been years since I have posted on TradingView, but here we are. Today I bring you the greatest technical analysis known to man. In other words, imagine having the universal key to the universe, which grants you financial freedom / independence from your garbage lives you currently live. It's funny. Wouldn't that be amazing? Seem too good to be true, ? Well, think again. By me drawing the most basic support / resistance line, you guys now have the secrets to financial freedom with XRP. It doesn't take a genius to see what's coming for XRP. Either you are an ignorant XRP hater who suffers from small man syndrome, or you have the foresight to actually make some money. Sometimes the truth hurts, but someone's got to say it, am I right? Yes, I am. Okay, let's move on. There's a reason I have over 70,000 people subscribed to me on YouTube. There's a reason why I have been accumulating XRP for over 2.5 years, and now you get to see the manifestation of what I have warned for nearly 3 years. So look, I like the little cockiness there. I kind of like it though, especially given how much crap we've had to put up with some of the Bitcoin maxis out there. But look at this damn chart. XRP, it looks the damn same as the Doge chart. It just does. Which is a hilarious joke that the universe has created for us. And it just also speaks to what I was saying a moment ago, this idea that utility functionally doesn't matter today. It matters to me, perhaps it matters to you, but not to all the stupid speculators out there, all the stupid money. And so that's what's going on right now. Now take a look at this. From newsbtc.com, here's the headline. New month, new all-time high. Why Ethereum may hit $10,000 this year. Now, I'm not going to sit here and make the case for that. I don't really want to run through the article, but there's all sorts of people that do believe you're going to see $10,000 Ethereum. There are some that say $20,000 Ethereum, in fact, this market cycle. I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth, so I want to acknowledge I could be mistaken about what I'm about to say, but I think DIY investing is calling for $20,000 Ethereum this market cycle. Tell you what, I know what I hate, and I don't hate that. I own Ethereum. I own Bitcoin, I own Ethereum, I own XRP, and a whole bunch of other cryptocurrencies, the vast majority of which do nothing because why would they do anything? That wouldn't make sense. We're in crypto. It's just in magic internet money that doesn't do anything. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's life-changing. This is weird, right? Isn't it weird that this is reality? Just saying. So if you're talking about $10,000 Ethereum, though, can I just put this in perspective? Because look, Bitcoin last market cycle hit, let's just say $20,000. It was basically there. That was a market cap of about $380 billion. As I record this video, Bitcoin is over $1 trillion in market cap at $57,820. All right. Now, Ethereum, I'm just going to use round numbers. I know this isn't precise. You can look up the exact numbers if you want. It's not going to matter for for me to get this idea across. Ethereum last market cycle had a high of about $1,500. So somewhere in the neighborhood of about, $170 billion market cap at its height last market cycle. Now, this is interesting. XRP hit close to $4, and it had a market cap high last market cycle of about $180 billion. So both Ethereum and XRP about the same max in terms of market cap, both a little bit less than Bitcoin's market cap of $380 billion. So consider this. I mean, if you're talking about $10,000 Ethereum, like you're talking about $1 trillion market cap, which is what Bitcoin's at. So if that happens, do you think XRP is going to match again? Because if it does, I mean, you'd be looking at $20 plus XRP. And I don't make price predictions. I don't know if this is going to happen, just to be clear. So none of this is, like I said before, this is not financial advice. It's just fun to talk about this stuff. But if this happens, it would not at all be outside the realm of possibility that XRP also runs up that high, I think anyway. That's my suspicion. So you'd be looking at potentially over $20. Now, you can look at what, for instance, the blockchain backer says, though. He still thinks that $10 to $13 XRP is going to be the height, which, by the way, would be fine. I would not mind seeing that one bit. Not going to cry about $10 plus XRP. But my gosh, you would. Now, here's the thing, though. Bitcoin leads the market, so I firmly believe that Bitcoin would have to be substantially higher than it is now. I mean, you'd probably need to see... What? I mean, if you're talking about Bitcoin, you know, over 1 trillion now. My gosh, what would you need to see? Like $2 trillion Bitcoin, so 100 to $120,000 Bitcoin perhaps, and then maybe this would be possible. Because you got to understand, like, and I firmly believe this, and I articulated this pretty sufficiently in a recent video, so I won't go terribly in depth, but I don't think Bitcoin is going to be supplanted in terms of market cap this particular cycle. It could happen in the future. I heavily doubt this market cycle, though, because people are behaving the same as last time. It didn't happen. And money clearly is flowing into Bitcoin first, and so as it cycles out of that, which people want to realize more profit from it, then money will flow into altcoins, Ethereum, XRP, so on and so forth, I believe. But it's going to splinter off into a bunch of different cryptos. And given that people aren't coming into the market and starting with a different crypto, you know, as evidenced by the fact that Bitcoin's still #1 in terms of market cap, that money that flows out of Bitcoin, it's not going to all go into something else along with new money, which would probably be required in order for a coin of any kind to supplant Bitcoin in terms of market cap. I just don't see it happening because that money is not going to flow off into one crypto. Even if it did, I'm not convinced that would be enough necessarily to supplant it in terms of market cap. So it's not going to happen. I feel pretty strongly about that. And hey, I'd be happy to be wrong. That's fine. I'm not going to be right about everything. But my gosh, you really will be looking at $1 trillion market cap for XRP if this happens. And look, so think about that though. As I record this, the market cap for XRP 77 billion. Not even at 100. Like, there's so much room for this thing to go if this is correct. And in Ethereum right now, 341 billion as I record this. It's not done, guys. It's not done here. I feel pretty strongly about that. Now, I'm not necessarily convinced we will see $20 XRP. I think it's possible. Would love to see it. XRP is my largest holding. Not completely sold on the idea, but it's possible. I think it hinges on what happens with Bitcoin. That I feel pretty confident in stating here. So warning now, if you don't want to hear about dog stuff, then you can get out. Here's my pet peeve. Isn't she cute? She's the cutest little thing. By the way, she is with me every single video I record. She's lounging around somewhere, usually under my desk. She's just laying by my feet. That's what she's doing right now. She's sleeping a lot of time. Some of you have heard her cute little doggy dreams, which I've pointed out in videos when they occur. Anyway, so a few weeks ago, had a bit of a scare. She had a bump on her. I wasn't immediately alarmed. Dogs grow bumps and they're usually no big deal. It's nothing. So I took her to the vet, got her checked out, had my little Doge checked out. And by the way, my Doge does have utility. She has utility. But anyway, I had her checked out. And there was no immediate alarm from the vet either, but they said, okay, well, the best thing to do looking at this little bump here is to just do a quick biopsy. And then they got back to me, there was a day or two later, whatever it was, and they said, this is a cancerous tumor. And so I was immediately alarmed, of course. I mean, this dog is my best friend. She's so sweet. I've had her 6 years now. She's the first dog I've ever had. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to have pets, mind you. Got 3 brothers. My parents said no pets ever because we wouldn't take care of them. And fine, they were probably right. But still, I always wanted to have a dog, and it didn't make sense for me to do it until I was in my early 30s. Finally, I did it. And it was one of the best life choices I've ever made here. But she really is. She's my best friend. She's so sweet. And so this was some very scary news. But, because here's the thing. Like, the lump itself, of course, you can remove it, and that's what I was advised immediately to do. So, of course, I was going to do that. But at that point, we didn't know if that had metastasized. We didn't know if it spread to the rest of her body. And if that had been the case, I was told right then on that phone call that, I'd have her life expectancy would probably be, one maybe 2 years. That's scary. That's alarming. So we had it removed. She got checked out, and it did not spread. And so she's a happy, healthy dog again. The poor thing was in a cone for like a couple weeks, though. You know what I'm talking about, right? The cone of shame. She didn't really like that so much, but she got used to it. I think I hated it more than her because she walked into everything. If there's something that existed at home, she did walk into it, like every damn thing. And sometimes it was kind of comical, but anyway, I just felt like sharing. I don't normally talk about myself. It's rare for me to talk about myself, but this is a cool thing. I just thought for the fun of it, do something a little different and share with you a positive story. My dog's perfectly happy and healthy now. And I solicited for pictures of your furry critters. Didn't have to be a dog. So here's what I wrote. Share your critter. This furry one is mine and I'm hers. And so here's another picture of her right there. And so what I'm going to do is, again, there's over 400 comments, so I can't highlight probably all the pictures, but I'm going to scroll through. And some of these are like this one right here. Fine, I'll click on this one. I can't click on all of them, though, because it would take forever. And they're not all perfectly framed, so like you won't necessarily see everything. But I just want to say thanks for everybody that ended up sharing their little furry critters here. This one cracked me up, by the way. Do you see this? This is former SEC Chair Jay Clayton. And XR Parabellum wrote, "This is Jay, our pet snake," and then they modified him to look like a reptilian creature here. You gotta love that. Okay, that's hilarious. So I had to heart that one. But look at all these other cute little doggos. And you got a cat. Now cats, though, this is a fun fact. They are spawns of Satan. There are 0 cat owners that have not been attacked by their cats. I'm just saying. I'm triggering someone out there. I'm kind of kidding. No, I don't actually have anything against cats, other than I'm highly allergic to them. Other than that, I know they can be cute and sweet, and so don't worry, I'm not attacking your little cat out there. I'm just saying. But look at all these dogs. So lots of my fellow XRP holders out here have tons of doggos. So anyway, thank you to everybody for sharing. I wish I could highlight in greater detail all of these, but there's too much of a response here for me to reasonably do that. But thank you to everybody that did respond. So, look, dogs just make life happier. I'm glad to have my Doge. And I do think that my pet peeve, which is named Peeve because I'm hilarious, I do think that my pet peeve, I think she's going to go parabolic soon because she's got utility, the charts line up, my pet peeve just going to rock it. I believe that is going to happen. Oh, and this was cute too. I saw this before I recorded it. Look at that. Just eating a little banana. There you go, just pecking at it. That's good. I like that. Oh, here's the blockchain backers dog, too. That's the new one. What did he say the name was? Is it the blockchain barker? Did he just say that and I thought that was the name? What? That's hilarious, by the way. But yeah, so anyway, thank you again to everybody that did that. Thank you for humoring me and listening to my dog story. If you made it this far, I'm so happy she's okay and everything is right in the world. Look at all these dogs. Am I almost at the end? Because I'm trying to at least, even if just for a moment, highlight, if I could, every single person that responded. But damn, this thing just keeps reloading the bottom of the page. So I don't even know if I'm close to the bottom, but I'm trying to highlight all the people that shared their dog stuff with me. So, okay, maybe I should wrap up there. Maybe I should, because it just keeps going and going and going and going. Why is there no bottom to this? Oh, there it is. All right. And I'm sorry, I know I haven't hit heart on every single one of these, but there's a lot, and they just kept getting updated. So if I hearted others and not yours, that doesn't mean I'm snubbing you, just to be clear. Maybe I'll go back and heart all these in the future. Look, I'll hit a couple now. Look at this. You guys are welcome, all right? But I can't see this one. Fine, I'll click on this one, too. There you go, Johnny. Okay, that's cute. That's funny. I like that. Oh, man. A couple doggos there. All righty. I'll wrap it up. I'll shut up. Enough Doge. That's enough Doge for one video, right? Is everybody doged out now? I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Nambo.